Now, women can be really complicated beings, and I admit, yes, sometimes women don't even understand ourselves, as with pretty much every other human being. We're constantly evolving, and our needs and wants change over time. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 things women want, but will never tell you. And so you actually need to be sensitive, paying attention to what's going on, and pick up on subtle cues to be able to give her exactly what she needs that inadvertently will make you happy as well. Stay tuned. Welcome back, Jessica here. I'm glad to say that today's video is sponsored by Africa's emerging luxury watch brand, Caveman Watches. If you'd like to tell the time all the time and in style, get yourself a Caveman watch. Off. Great, so I'll also put the promo code in the description below, so go on there, use that promo code when you order your Caveman watch and you get a 4% discount on the purchase. Right, so let's jump right in. 4 things women want but will never tell you. First on the list is this: don't expect a woman to say, "Approach me now." Now, even if she really wants you to approach, trust me, she's never gonna utter those words from her lips. And so the onus is on you to actually be paying attention to subtle cues that will give you that go-ahead to approach that woman that you actually were already checking out. Now, big question is, does she want to be approached by everyone? The answer is no. I mean, if you're going to approach her, then she should kind of feel a little comfortable around you at least, or at least have some kind of attraction for you. And trust me, as long as you're chill, that's you. She's looking for you. And guess what? Even if she's not attracted to you in the same way that you're attracted to her, at least she'll be flattered that you approached. So how exactly can you approach to make sure that it lands the right way up? That's a question on your mind. I got you. Let me just fill you in. It's simple. Go with an attitude of, I'm just going over to say hello. Now, if it doesn't go down well, look at it this way. Maybe she's having a bad night. Maybe she's not as nice as she looks. Or maybe you just read the wrong cues and did not approach her at the right time. Look at it this way. Of all the things that I just listed, none of them actually says that she rejected your approach because you are unattractive, because that's never really the point. Number 2, don't expect a woman to tell you how to approach. Now look at it this way. There are a couple of things that you need to take note of before you approach a woman, when you approach a woman, and whilst the whole initiation is going on. A few pointers here. Now, before you walk out of your house, remember why you are attractive. Feel good about yourself by reflecting on all the times where things went your way and women just were pretty much falling at your feet. If you don't have an example like that, just think about all the times someone has made a positive comment about something on your being, to do with your personality, etc., etc. Also, dress well, look good, smell good. I can't overemphasize that. To approach a woman with ease, make sure you warm up. Now, by warming up, I'm saying if there are other people in this venue, at this function, make sure you engage a few people before you actually approach this woman. That way you're warmed up, you've already got into the flow of things, and things may not get so awkward so fast. Now, as you approach, make sure you are open. Be open and curious to see how things unfold. And indeed, keep an open mind, because this conversation, this initiation could go either way. Now, whatever comes your way at the end of the night, make sure you take it like the man you are and just keep it moving. And finally, always remember to say something relevant. Don't just approach this woman and start talking about things that she most likely will not be interested in. Keep it simple, keep it general, and don't dive into deep, heavy stuff too quickly. Number 3, never expect a woman to tell you that I like you being here or I want you to leave. Listen, a lot of men are guilty of this. They do not know where to draw the line. They're not reading subtle cues that show that it's either time to sort of truncate the conversation and move on to other things because maybe it's not going your way, or it's time to sort of advance the conversation and ask for, say, a phone number, etc., etc. Now, guys, it's really important that you read a woman's body language, or you will always find yourself fumbling. You'll always find yourself on the downside of things where she does not want to engage with you at all before the end of the night, and you'll just walk away looking like a big loser. Pick up on cues. Is she looking on her phone more than she's listening to you speak to her? Is she speaking to other people in between your conversation with her? Is she downright looking bored? Or did she just tell you that I'm not interested in starting a conversation? If that's the case, pick up your ego off the floor and walk away. Walk away with your head held high and your dignity intact. Now, if at any point in the conversation, she begins to respond in a certain way that's not forthcoming, you need to respond accordingly by truncating the conversation and walking away. That's all I'm saying. On the other hand, if she seems to be really open, laughing a lot, asking you leading questions and so much more, then maybe it is also an invitation for you to keep the conversation going and strike up a really meaningful friendship from the get-go. But whatever you do, pay attention to the subtle cues of whether you should go or whether you should continue on the tangent you began. And finally, don't expect a girl or a woman to say, take my number. Now, let's say you met this amazing woman out at a party, out at a bar, out at a club, an event, etc. And you really liked her. You approached her, you guys struck a conversation, and everything literally went the way you wanted it to. Now, you need to really know at this point what the next move should be. Do you ask for her number or do you give her your number? If you ask me, to avoid embarrassment, and especially if you're not sure whether she really was feeling the conversation or just pretending, I think you should give her your number. She's never going to say, take my number. So it's two things. You're either going to be bold and ask for the number, or be even bolder and give her yours. Because if she's interested, guess who she's going to be calling? Guess who she's going to be calling? You, my friend. You. So go out there and just do you, because you rock. My name is Jessica. I hope these tips were helpful. If they were, don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let's grow this channel. Share the video as well. Turn on all notifications so you get a notification every single time I post. Later.